Hi, morning, everyone. Thank you for joining this webinar. And today we will do the webinar together with IronYun Anthony. And for this webinar, we will put more focus on Anthony's smart parking lot. Okay, but besides smart parking lot, actually, IronYun they have I would like to say that a wonderful platform which is doing object search. Okay, in my opinion, if you want to do a really smart search, not the the basic smart motion search is not really enough, right? So plus object search, we can really do a smart search. Okay, so I think we will stop now. Okay, and since this webinar is for APAC, which is for Asia, so I will use English for this webinar, and Anthony will do the same as well. Okay, so let's start, and thank you for your time to join us for the webinar. So in very beginning, let me introduce our company first. We are Nx Network Optics, and the only thing we would like to do the most is we want to make IP surveillance as much as easy as possible. Okay, which means we want to make it so easy that many people can use it easily and without any technical gap. Okay, so let's start from our history. We start from 2010. So this year, 2020, is our 10th anniversary, right? And I think I will just skip the introduction of NS since I guess most of you know it already. Okay, so besides the architecture and the features, I would like to show you our focus today. Okay, let's do a little bit different. I would like to show you our focus today. Since, as I say, Arwin, they provide a wonderful like object search engine. Okay, so our partner, Centurion, they do a nice integration between us. Okay, so let's show you the platform first, which is the object search platform. Okay. Basically, in this platform, you can search. This platform actually gets streams from NX. Okay, get the stream, get the video from our software NX, and you can do object search. Like you choose a car, right? And you click the search, you will find all your cars. Okay, find the car easily. Okay, or you can choose like a bike, and then you can find all the bikes, right? And you can choose the other kind of vehicle, right? Truck. You can find a truck, right? And also, multiple condition is allowed, which means let me show you. Like okay, the you can choose a person wearing a red like clothes and wearing backpack, right? Red person and backpack. Okay, so basically, let's say that if I want to find a woman wearing black and riding a bicycle using the cell phone. Okay, you just choose 4 keywords and then we can find you, the woman. Okay, so basically, in my opinion, this is the idea like the smart search. Okay, and also the integration with the between NX and this platform is done as well. So you can do it like when someone wearing in red appears in NX, you can see the alert. Okay, a person wearing in red show up, and then in NX you can like show alarm pop up to alert to the operator. Okay, so this is a basic this platform how this platform working. Okay, and the same idea with that. They provide a search engine as like a gun. right? Although I believe in Asia, most of the countries we don't we don't encounter this kind of situation, right? We don't see the gun often, but in some country, I think Philippines and Thailand, there's more opportunity to see the gun, right? So basically, when you see a gun appears, you can get alert in Nx as well. And okay, this man take out the gun, right? And in Nx Witness, okay, you show the alert. So the operator or the security guy can, approach to, I don't know, stop him. Okay, and I think the best of all is not only to do all the search on that platform, also you can do it in Nx Witness. Okay, in Nx Witness, you can just like what you did in their platform, you can choose an object. Okay, like you choose the backpack, and all backpack moments show up on the right panel, and you can just click the right panel and then see the playback, right? And let me show you. As you see, you can get a lot of keywords in Nx Witness. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, here. See, the integration allow you to do that. You can choose whatever type you want to search, whatever object you want to search, right? And for example, you choose the umbrella, right? Oh, umbrella just show on the right panel, right? And when you just double click on the right panel, any image of it, you just click it and then play back for you. Okay. So basically the same conditions, you can put the keywords on the search bar, like red, woman, cell phone, umbrella, right? You put 4 keywords on the search bar, and then you can find a woman wearing in red and take an umbrella and using a cell phone. Okay, so this is what I say the ideal smart search. Okay, so let's get back to the architecture. Why I said that Nx Witness is working very well with the IronYun solution is because in Nx Witness, we provide a nice architecture. This one is too complicated. Let me just jump to this one. Okay, in a real case, a basic case, basically you have cameras here, right? And then you have a PC or servers install Nx Witness as a recording server here, okay? And then we can do Hive architecture, which is, we said that we merge the servers together, okay? Then you have a client, 3 type of a client, web client, application client, and the mobile client. You can use the client to log into your server and do like a live view, playback, get an event, control everything, okay? And then we have a cloud. But this is not the cloud recording, it's just the cloud connection, which means when you have a server, how can your client connect to your server? You connect by the IP address, right? But what if you don't have a fixed IP address? Okay, then you can use our cloud. You just need to register your server to our cloud, okay? And then when your client, you want to use your client, log into your server, you don't need to log into your server directly with the IP address, but you log into your server, by the cloud, which means you use your client, log into the cloud, and you can see your server online, and you just click on it, then you can log into your server. Okay, so simply said, your client just log into the cloud, and then you can see your server. So you don't need to have an IP address, right? And you don't need to have a fixed IP address. You don't need to set up your router, right? The IP address forwarding or something. No, you don't need to do that. Okay, everything is done by our cloud. Okay, this will make your project easier. Okay, make your project easier. And we do cross platform. You can install the Nx Witness on Windows Server, Ubuntu, which is a kind of a Linux, the most popular one in the world. And we have the Hive architecture. Why I say this one is necessary in the project is because in this architecture you don't need to set up any management server, okay? Because every recording server is the management server. Okay, for example, I have 6 servers, right? And no matter this is a Windows or Ubuntu, anyway, or even ARM, right? You just install Nx Witness into your server, and every server becomes let's say that Nx server. Okay, it's an all-in-one server. Then you can do merge. You can merge the 6 servers together. Okay, become a big system. Okay, so your administrator just log into one of them, and then the administrator can see everything. Okay, see everything. Okay, and then the better thing is we can do failover in this architecture, which means when this server crash, the cameras will automatically move to another server to record here. Okay, and when this one crash, the 4 cameras will move to another server to record there. Okay, so what is the benefit? For example, in the normal surveillance project, if at midnight, for example, it's a convenience store, right? At midnight, there is a server crash. And basically, the end user will call you, hey, my server is crashed, there's no recording now, can you come to fix it? But it's at midnight, right? You cannot go, right? And it becomes, you feel noisy, and the end user feels noisy, right? So if you have a failover, you don't need to worry about that, right? Because this one failed, okay, still recording. You just need to go there to fix it tomorrow, maybe next week, whatever, right? And another good thing is, for example, IronYun, their platform is now doing the object search, maybe object search from the Nx stream, right? So when this one crash, basically the 2 cameras, you cannot do the object search from these 2 cameras, right? But no, actually you can do that because these 2 cameras will move to another server to record, right? So in your platform, you still can do the object search from the 2 cameras because these 2 cameras still online, but there. Okay, but of course, if you want to do the playback from the storage in the first server, you cannot do that because the storage is here, the data is here, and this one crashed, right? But at least these 2 cameras move to another server to working and record here, you can still do the object search from this storage. Okay, so let's say that Nx failover feature supports our partners a better environment to do their, like say, their job, their works. Okay, and let me jump to the features. As by our experience, we have some partners who like to do like object search, which is mostly for a big project, not big project, like a wide environment. Okay, for example, like this, right? A big parking lot. In this kind of a case, yeah, you will be more easily encounter the situation that you want to find some certain thing, right? For example, I want to find a black car, I want to find a white car, right? So in this kind of project, you will easier to need to use that features, right? Okay, so let me get back to the smart search first. Okay, although I say you can do the object search from the IronYun platform, but actually most of the time you want to find out who, let's say, who come into this store, who leave this store, right? So in Nx Witness, you can use the smart search, right? And then just draw on, let's say, on the door, and then you can see there are some red line on the timeline, right? Which means on that time there is a motion happen, right? Or just say that someone getting or someone leaving. Okay, so once you do that, you draw a box here. Nx Winners will play the event one by one for you. So you don't need to do any kind of control. You just wait and see. Okay, so all motions will show to you automatically. Okay, so this is a good way to do like you want to search who get in and who leave in, or who come to this task or to take something like that. Okay, and as I say, for this kind of a big project, you may need this kind of a wide angle camera, right? And this is like a 20 megapixel camera, I think, right? Although you use a 20 megapixel camera, your monitor is just maybe Full HD, right? Which is 2 megapixel monitor, right? So it's kind of a waste for this kind of camera, right? So you can do like this. This feature is a zoom window, right? You can do like this to find something detailed. Zoom in, zoom out, right? Or just monitor the warehouse, something like that, right? So in this kind of a project, this feature is very popular. Many people use it, right? And then you can do multiple, right? Like one camera become multiple camera. Okay. And the best thing is, although I say this is the camera, right? I just choose some area to like take the focus on another window, but each window can be export independently, right? So for example, I want to export this one, or like a snapshot this one. Yeah, you can do that. You don't need to snapshot the whole view. You can snapshot only on this, or only on this, or export this one. Okay, so you really can say that one camera as a multiple camera, become multiple camera. Okay, and another kind of environment is like a shopping mall or retail, like warehouse, right? In this kind of a project, I don't really remember which project is it, but as I heard from them, they said that they usually encounter something like someone, I don't know this is IKEA or not. Yeah, someone want to buy something, right? And then they will come to here and take the item themselves, right? And sometimes they get hurt. They get hurt from the item. And then they will sue to the administrator, sue to the store, right? Your item just fall down to hit me, but actually he did it himself, right? But of course he was that, oh, your item just suddenly fall down, hit me, blah, blah, blah. And then you can use the IronYun platform, right? For example, that man said that I was wearing a jeans, a black jeans, and a white T-shirt, and I wear a hat. Yeah, and then I get hurt from your warehouse, right? So you can use their platform, man, white, and the hat, right? So you can easily find that guy, and then you can check. Okay, is a accident or he did it himself, right? Okay, something like that. And mention about the store, the retail, right? A fisheye is really helpful for retail. Okay, so this is a device from Hong Kong, and they use a fisheye because it's quite a small store, right? But before they need to use 4 cameras, right? Like this place, one camera shoot here, one camera shoot here, and the displays one camera shoot here, one camera shoot here. So totally for 8 camera. But now they just use one fisheye. Okay. And then in Nx Witness, you can do this. Record the fisheye, but in our client, we can show you like a 90-degree, 180, 360, right? And the best thing is we always record a fisheye, but show you incline like this, right? Which means even I turn to this place and zoom to this place, the whole fisheye view still be recorded. So you don't need to worry about, okay, I'm watching here, but I lost something behind me. No, we still record this one. Okay? And sometimes our partner will use the fisheye to do a patching, right? Especially in the retail or parking lot. The administrator, or let's say the security guy, always want to do patching, right? Patching, which means like this. The view will move point to point, right? The first point, the second point, the third point. And then again, the first point, the second point, the third point. Okay? But before, maybe they will use like a speed dome, right? A big camera which can change the angle, right? But they realize that if they do it 24 hours, right? They do it every second, the camera will be like easily broken, because in that camera is a belt inside, right? Just like your motorbike. If you ride your motorbike 24 hours per day, your motorbike will like broken so easy, right? So they use this kind of fisheye camera to do the patching. Okay, and another good thing is if you use PTZ, I mean you use the speed dome to do that. When you move to the point 1, you lost something behind you, right? Which is no record for the view behind you, right? But if you use the fisheye, as I say, the whole fisheye is always recorded. You don't need to worry about that. Okay. Then let me see the features. Okay, just that. Although I say some people use fisheye more than the PTZ, right? But we still support a PTZ. I mean the speed on camera, and we do a better support. Okay, you don't need to try that, try right. You just click somewhere, and then the view will move to that place to show you that place, right? We call it advanced PTZ for better user experience. Okay, and then you can choose a place. We can zoom in for you to that place, and when you double click, you zoom out. Okay, so this is a better user experience for PTZ camera, for speed-on camera. Okay, and basically some people call Nx Witness as an IoT platform as well, because in Nx Witness you can set up some button here. When you click the button, we can trigger something happen, right? Turn off the light, turn on the light, or even open the door, close the door. Or for a small parking lot, you may need, in a small parking lot, maybe they will use an LPR, right? If I am a VIP, I just drive my car to the parking lot, and then my car number has been recognized, and then the barrier will open, I can get in, right? But what if something wrong? For example, my car number get dirty, right? I cannot get recognized, and then the barrier didn't open, right? I can push the button to call the, like say, the help center, right? Which is a 24 hours help center. And then in the center, this monitor, his monitor will pop up this video, right? He can see my like car number, and then he can check the document. Okay, Andy is our guest, no problem. And then that guy can just click the button to open the barrier for me, right? So let's say that a small parking lot, you don't need to put someone there for 24 hours, right? Even no people there, which is, let's say, no people parking lot, right? Small parking lot, okay? But, something unexpected happen, you can just do it remotely, okay? And talk about the control thing, maybe you will think about the security issue, right? Basically, all the connection, all the events, everything you do is encrypted, even the stream. Okay, even the stream. So you don't need to worry about something secret lost. Okay, let me see. Okay, I still have 5 minutes. And let me see what else can share with you. Maybe the video wall, right? In let's say that the help center, maybe they need to do some like monitoring for the parking lots, right? So they can use this kind of a feature to show all the video, for example, all entry, right, from the parking lot on the video wall, right? And in Nx Witness, you don't need to buy like expensive hardware for the video wall. For example, for this case, it's just a PC here, just a PC with 2 graphic card, and then connect to 6 monitors. Okay, and another PC here, connect to 6 monitors, and then put the PCs behind the wall. You don't need to control the keyboard and mouse because you can use the laptop, maybe laptop, and running the NS client, and then you can see the 12 monitors. Then you can assign, like I want 9 view here, 9 view here, and the 1 view, 1 camera on the big screen. Okay, in Nx Witness, you can do that. Merge 4 monitors into a big monitor. And then you can show one camera on this big monitor. Okay, and again, you don't need to buy any specific hardware for the video wall. Just normal PC is enough. Okay. Okay, this one is a Thailand Chiang Mai project, and the first phase is just 12 monitors, right? And the second phase is 30. Okay, this is done by our Thailand partner. Okay, and let me see what else I can share with you. I think this one. Since I say work together with the IronYun platform, they can get some along to Nx, right? Just for example, the gun detection. Okay, the gun detection. When you're in your environment, there's someone shoot a gun, right? And basically in the center, in the, let's say, not data center, in the help center, you can pop up an alert, right? For you to see, oh, okay, someone shot up the gun. I need to send a security guy to do something there, right? But what if your security guy is like walking around, right? To do a patrolling, right? So we will have a new feature is a push notification to your mobile app. Okay, for example, your security guy is walking around outside, and then you need to send him the message that something happened, right? So you can make a rule in Nx Witness, and then the security guy will get a alert like this. Okay, not clear. Anyway, the security guy will get an alert like this, right? And then the security guy just click the alert, and then the Nx mobile app will running. And then you can see that, oh, okay, someone take a gun, and this place is, I don't know, the second floor, the front door, something. And then the security guy can go there to do some help. Okay. So let me see. Let me do some brief integration introduction here as well. We have some integration with the partners as well, right? Basically, like access control system. I think this is the basic one, right? Card reader, and while you put your finger or the card, you can get, okay, this is Sean. The like employee ID is this one, right? And if you put a car, okay, this is Andy, his ID is this one, right? And like you take a wrong car, for example, I cannot go to the second floor, but I try. I take my car to try it. Okay, alert. And then the security guy will see that, okay, Andy tries to go to the second floor. Is there something happened there? Okay, something like that. And then you can do search. For example, I can search Sean, and then you can see, oh, okay, yeah, this is Sean. Okay, or maybe someone else takes Sean's car to do the clock in, right? And you can type Andy. Okay, you can find, okay, this is Andy. Okay, I think this is a very popular integration in the normal project, right? And then the face recognition integration, right? The integration will show you lively, right? Okay, this is Andy, the age, the gender, wear glasses or not, and then you can search by the keyword, right? Just the same idea. You can search Sean. Okay, Sean is here. Double click, play back for you, right? And then you can search all the keyword can be searched. You can search like a mail, right? All the mail just show up here, and double click and display for you, right? Or even you can type a mail happiness, right? Old man with a smile face show up here. Double click and play back for you. Okay, so this is what I say. If we work together with the IronYun, which is a Centurion solution, right? You can type like a woman, red, I don't know, cell phone, bicycle. You can put 4 keywords together, and then you can find, okay, a woman wearing in red, riding a bicycle, and then take a cell phone, maybe call someone, right? Which is a smart search. And then the LPR solution, right? The LPR integration, when the call come in and the system will get a call number, send to the NS, we can show up here. And then you also you can search, right? You just type the call number. For example, in the parking lot, right? My car is lost. You just type the car number and then, okay, show you, okay, this guy drive your car out. Okay, something like that. Just type the car number and find the car, right? And something like I would like to say that it's an AI digital fence, right? Using the AI camera or AI solution to recognize this is a person, and when the person come across the fence, okay, we alert, right? If it's just a dog or a cat, right, running on the fence, you don't need to do the alert, right? Or is a big raining or like a storming or something, okay, you will not get an alert. Okay. Okay, people counting just to show you, even this heavy people floor, the people counting is working well because this is AI, right? And vehicle counting, right? You can show different type of vehicle, motorcycle, car, bus, truck, and go straight, turn around, turn right, turn left, or U-turn, something. Okay. And this is AI, let's say AI behavior recognition, right? When you tumbling something, alert, fire alert, and like a cross line alert, right? Fall down or fighting, right? And the thief, I take something out, take something away, right? Alert, and the smoke, alert. Okay. So basically, this is for my part to introduce Nx in like this kind of a project, right? Uh, like a wide environment, you need to take care of a wide angle view, right? And basically, you will need to search something always, right? So let's hand over to Anthony to let him to introduce his solution. And as I say, basically, he will focus on the smart parking lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony, your call.
Yeah. Thank you, Andy. Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Anthony from IronYun, and I'm the sales manager in North Asia. So here I'm going to share my screen. So
And,
Andy,
and by the way, there is a Q&A icon, right? As you can see, if you have any question, you can just type on the Q&A. And I and Anthony, when we see that, we will reply you maybe on live, or I will type to reply you. Okay?
yeah, Andy, I'm not able to share my screen here.
Okay. So maybe I should do make a host, change the row to attendee, make a host. Yes. Okay, try again.
Okay, great. All right, let me share my screen first.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so everyone see my screen well?
Yep, no problem.
Okay, perfect. All right, so good morning. Again, this is Anthony, the sales manager of IronYun in North Asia. So today, what I'm going to present, I have three topics here. First, I'm going to have a brief introduction about what is IronYun, who we are, and what do we do. Okay. And second topic, I'll be talking about our product, what our functions do we supply, and what our features are, and how we work with Nx. That would be my second topic. And my third topic will be I'll show you how it's easy to develop a new product based on our platform AI NVR. Okay, and I'll be have some demonstration video. Okay, let's just jump into the first topic. What is IronYun? Okay, so about IronYun, we founded in 2015, and our headquarters is in Stamford, Connecticut, in United States. So you can say that IronYun is a AI video analytics solution supplier. And since we have 5-year history, we our customers has been over 30 countries. Since our CEO, Paul, he has more than 20, 30 years in AI deep learning experience. So we are kind of a pioneer in this industry. And by the way, we have more than 30 patents in video analytics. All right, this is our profile, pretty simple. And I'm going to talk about what we have here. You can see Iron provide video analytics platform. In this platform, you can run multiple AI engines like Andy just showed you, right? So for example, you can run 2 cameras for facial recognition and 2 cameras for intrusion detection, and another cameras for license plate recognition, and you can run them in the same time in our platform. All right, so it's pretty flexible. And if you want to do something like I want to do video search today, and I want to do the people counting tomorrow, you can have such flexibility as well. All right, so for more detailed function, you guys may check on the video recording for the webinar we held last week with Nx. So you can find it in Nx YouTube channel. You just simply find search for IronYun and Nx, you'll find it. Okay. All right. So what's good about what makes us different? Okay. In fact, it's our 4th generation software. It's pretty interesting that we match an X version. So we released our software version 4.0 2 months ago. Okay, so in our platform we have several parameters that you can configure, such as the confidence level and the pixel size for each object. So you can tune your platform to the best performance by adjusting those parameters. Okay, and in our platform, it's more accurate and faster than on-camera analytics. So because we use GPU to do the computing, and in fact we are the partner with the NVIDIA. They help us to generate the maximum computing power of the GPU. So it's one of our strengths. in this field. Okay, so compared to the traditional intrusion detection, AI video analytics can reduce most of the false alarm because we detect the object by its pattern, by its shape, instead of just the motion. Okay, because for example, if there's a dog or cat pass by the fence, in traditional system, you get the false alarm because they know there's motion there. Okay, but in AI analytics, in IronYun's platform, there will be no false alarm in such case because we know that's a cat and that's a dog. All right, so it's pretty amazing that we're using artificial intelligence to do video analytics nowadays, right? Okay, so what's the benefits of integrating AI NVR with Nx? First, if you have existing surveillance system, let's say you have the camera connecting to the Nx VMS for the recording, there's just one step away for you to acquire more than 10 different analytics functions. Okay, that is connect this system to AI NVR because we have more analytics functions than our competitors, and it's all in one platform. Okay, in this platform, you can search the time frame like for 1 week. You can search your target in seconds. Just input the criteria like Andy just did, right? It's very quick. It's very efficient. All right, and also you can create a real-time alert. So once the target that you're interested in shows in the camera, you just generate a real-time alert so that the target won't go far. You can catch the target in time. All right, so it's pretty amazing for the for enforcement department. Okay. And also, once you've done most of the setting and everything is automatic, so you can just leave it and wait for the incident to occur, to happen, okay? And you can deal with the incident in time, all right? So next, I'm going to talk about how we work with Nx VMS. So basically, there are two ways, okay? First, we can simply trigger the HTTP to Nx once we detect the object. Okay, this is the more basic function. Okay, and the second one will be through the metadata SDK. So our technological partner Centurion, they are doing they provide this plugin. So basically, we share the algorithm, we share the product. So we are the same. So I know some of the partner of Centurion they get confused, but don't. We are the same. Okay. All right. Okay. Next demo time. So I'm going to show you how it's easy to develop a product on your own if you are a strong SI with the technical background. Because we in our AI NVR, we provide the API for you to do the further integration. So you can simply call all the analytics result from our AI NVR and connect it to your user interface that created by your own. Okay, so in this case, today I'm going to show you, this is parking facility management, which is developed by our partner in Taiwan, PSI and Solvento Soft. All right, so here I'm going to, okay, before I go to video demo, I'm going to explain how it works, all right? So for the user, they have the parking lot with 2 cameras, okay? And they connect the cameras to Nx for video recording and the video wall, all right? So now they connect the AI NVR to this system by add another RTSP streaming from the cameras, or you can simply pull the stream from Nx as Andy just showed you, right? So this is how it works. Now, Okay, so every time when we detect the car, we can send the HTTP alert or metadata, okay, to Nx. So Nx will receive all the alert from AI NVR. And now the user, they want to have a customized user interface for parking facility management. So they come to our partner PSI for this customized UI, and they simply pull out the analytics result from AI NVR by API. Okay, for example, like object detection, car detection, or LPR, or person fall. Okay, or something like that. Okay, so for users, they'll be facing two systems. One, every time when they want to do the parking facility management, or they want to see the parking status, they will come to the smart watching. Okay, and if they want to retrieve some video, or they want to do some further investigation, they will go to Nx. All right, it's pretty clear, right? Okay, so here is the demonstration. All right, this is the user interface of the smart watching. Because it's the beta version, so I'm going to go with the traditional Chinese for the language. All right, so this is the login page, and I input the account and password, and then we can select the language. Because the English is not ready yet, so I'm going to go with the traditional Chinese. All right, so first you go to this system. You would like to connect it to AI NVR. So that's at the IP of AI NVR. Okay, and I input the account and password. And then I just add the AI NVR to this system. So it's connected, all right? So the second step, all right, I will need a blueprint, a map, all right? So if you have a JPEG in hand, whatever is a map of the parking lot, or the map that you draw yourself, that you can upload to this platform easily, all right? Just one click away. All right, so the preset is done. So now I can just go to, all right, so you can see we have two AI NVR in this system. Okay, so you can go to the dashboard, and on the left-hand side, we have all the parking space number, and I can double click to add it into the map. Okay, and I just put the number to the corresponding position, all right, according to the number. So here I can just activate the monitoring. Just hold on. Okay, then I activate the monitoring, and it will turn from blue to green or red. The green one is available, and the red one is with the car. Okay, so let me pause right here. Okay, there are three parking space right here, but we just use one camera. One camera with 3 ROI. Okay, so you can see here we have 3 parking space. One is red and the other 2 is available. So let's see if it's true. Okay, so here. Okay, so 2 is free and 1 is occupied. All right. So you click the circle and you can see the snapshot. And this one, the one in the middle is occupied. Okay, and in the upper corner, you can see the summary of this parking lot. 2 parking space is occupied and 4 are available. Okay, so it's not just the parking facility management. We make it will make it more efficient and smarter. So we can simply get all the results from AI NVR. Like if there's a car blocking on the way, so we can send out the alert. We can even set up the threshold. If the car stay on the way for more than 30 seconds or 1 minute, I can set up the threshold. Okay, and I'll send out the alert, and I can see the alert right here. Okay, and or if there's a person fall down in the, let's say it's an elevator. So you can get the alert from AI NVR as well. Okay. So in the last page, we can in our official version, you will receive all kinds of report. And for example, like the usage rate and the bar chart and the pie chart. Okay, you can see how your parking lot is managed. Okay. All right, this is how you can develop your product based on IronYun's platform. All right, so here I'm going to show you how we work with Nx. Okay, so here we need to set up the alert from AI NVR. Okay, so you can say in this case, AI NVR is just the engine to communicate with the parking lot facility management and the Nx. Okay, so here I'm going to show you how we send the alert to Nx. So here, once the car block on the way, I send the alert to Nx. So here I'm going to use the function of illegal parking. All right, and I choose the camera. Okay, and I use HTTP alert. Once we detect the car block on the way, I just send the term block to Nx because I can search the block in the Nx, right? Okay, here you can see we receive all the events from AI NVR. So most of them are LPR, right? So let's search for the block. Okay. Sorry. Okay, block. So we have three results right here, and I click it. I can see the clip. So you can see this car is parking here for some time, right? And this is the last scene of this car. So that's the so it parked here around 1 minute. So we trigger the alert. So we in the last scene it's moving, so it's fine. We don't have to send the security to see what's going on, right? Okay, so this is how it works if you develop a new product by your own to connect to AI NVR, and you can also communicate with Nx. So this is pretty much about my demonstration. And okay, I think this is my presentation. And any questions so far?
One question here. So yeah, I think you should pretty much to talk about the smart parking lot, right? So not only to see where is the available parking lot, I mean, where is the available place to park, and also you can monitor the whole parking lot, right? Just like you say, if someone fall down in the elevator, right? Or
Correct.
but I don't really understand the block car means if I park my car on the way, it will show along to Nx, right?
Okay, it's it's a good question because sometimes you don't want the car parking on the way too long, right? So we can set a threshold in AI NVR like 30 seconds or 60 seconds or 5 minutes. Yeah,
Okay.
once you park on the way over the threshold, we send out the alert. It's not just you go by your car and you trigger the alert all the time. It's not like that. You can set up the threshold, right?
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So it's just to prevent someone just park car on the way, right?
Yes. Correct.
Oh, okay, I see. And another question is, this is an application, right? Or based on web?
That one is a client tool. So
Okay.
you need to install on your laptop and you can use it. And you just need to connect it to AMVR. That's all. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Okay, cool. So any question here? Basically, for IronYun solution, they are good at like recognize objects, right? So in any kind of a project, you will have your own scenario, right? Parking lot is a scenario, right? And recently we got some like request is about a smart airport, right? So for the airport or even the MRT station, there are a lot of chances to they need to find someone. Or for example, they need to find, just like I say, a girl wearing a dress, a red dress, and take a luggage, black luggage, something like that, right? So this solution can just for you to quickly search something, right? Which is I always say that real smart search, right? Okay, let me see. There's a how to find. There's a question from Vietnam. How to find the number plate in parking lot?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I see that question. Yeah, because it's in beta version, so we haven't put the LPR into this platform yet. But in our official version, we will have another tab for the LPR search because we can pull out all the LPR result from AI NVR. Okay.
Okay. And you can see the question, right, Anthony?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So your call.
Yeah, it's a good question. We because we just came out of this product, and it will be official announced in this month, and such requirement is coming to us as well. So we'll plan it in some version afterwards. Yeah, you can easily find maybe there's a client tool for you to find your own car. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, it's under planning. I mean.
Okay. And wait a minute. Let me find Sean. Are you here? Let me see, Sean. Okay, we have a customer asking, do you also do audio analytics such as to detect abnormal loud sounds? Just as I say, IronYun and Centurion, they are technical partners, right? And I know Centurion, they have this kind of a solution, but this one requires like a special hardware, which is like a special microphone, okay? And I think I didn't see Sean here, or I can cue him to talk about this. Let me check.
Yeah, at the same time, I think I can answer the other question from Alexander.
Okay, sure, sure.
Right. So we do you can purchase the license for perpetual one, or you can do it for the lease model. So it's all we can discuss. Yeah.
Okay, Sean, can you hear me? If you are here, please raise your hand or put some text on the Q&A. I'm not sure I can unmute you to speak or not. Yeah. Okay. So maybe he's not here. But yeah, basically, yeah, our partner, we have this kind of a solution. And that solution, I believe, is from Korea. Yeah, Korea. So as I know, just as I know, maybe I will send you some document about that. Okay. And Su Lin, you are from Indonesia, right? I think I know you, so that I can send you some document. Okay. And that one are actually a special like microphone is required, okay, and of course the software. And as I know, there is something about like urgent brake, right, or car accident, or gas is broken, or something, or someone scream like help. Yeah, now the sound can be detected. Okay, so I think I will share with you some document, and I will ask our partner to give me that, and I will forward to you. Okay, thank you. And the Louis Wei. what is the hardware requirement to run your analytics? Do you have an anything slicing? Anthony?
Yes. Okay. I'll answer that. Okay. So basically, we have three types of the hardware. One is for the edge, which is the NVIDIA edge device like TX2 or the Nano. Okay, so this is the smallest device that can run AI NVR, and also we provide the darker version for the software installation. And for the second type of the hardware will be the mini PC. So this one will equip with a GPU, and we can connect it to 16 to 32 cameras for analytics, and this is for the mini PC. And for the 1U and 2U server, we can do that as well, because in some case we need a big system to run the cameras analytics, right? So we also provide the software for the 1U and 2U server. And also we have some matching GPU that I might can share with you in underline. All right. Okay. So price of each license. No, the license will be separately. Then yes, you can contact us for the quotation. So I put my email later on to this discussion. All right. Okay. Hello, Andy. You're there.
Hi, hello.
There.
Anthony, I think, can you put your email address on the chat so that our customer can see you, right? And then they can email to you about the price or something, right? Yeah. Can you click on the chat and then see the message there?
Not sure. Which one?
Yeah.
Q&A.
Wait a minute. Not Q&A. There is beside Q&A there is a chat.
Ah, okay. I see that.
Yeah. So Andy from Nx. Let me share my email here as well. Optix.com. Can you see that?
Oh, sorry. This.
Anthony, yeah, you need
I,
to change it to all attended. Yes, yeah. Okay.
there you go. Right.
Yeah. And you need the document from IronYun presentation or the sound analytics device. I see your message here. Okay, and IronYun, can your AI run on more videos? Which is Intel chip, right?
Oh, okay. Because so far we need to use GPU. So this one I will need to check with our RD if we support such device.
Okay, so later Anthony will share with me about the presentation file. Okay, and I will forward to you too. Okay. And for the more videos, yeah, Anthony, you can talk with your engineers, and then that is Kathy, which is I will introduce you to each other. Okay. And yet for the price, please send us the email, and then we can offer you the price. Okay. So any other questions? Well, we are doing great today. We put it in an hour because usually I always do it over time, like 1:20, 1:30.
Yeah.
Today we're doing well.
Yeah, thank you, Andy.
Yeah. So, any other question? Yeah, and please check on the chat box. Um, my email address and Anthony's email address is on it. So if you have any question, you want to discuss more, you want to ask anything, just send us an email. Okay. And another one from Nelson. Can we use one hardware for both NS and IronYun? Anthony, IronYun works on Windows or Linux?
It's Linux based, but
Okay.
we just released our Docker version for the software 2 months ago. So basically, yes, we can do it with Nx in one hardware.
Together, right? Because in Nx Witness, actually, if you want to do like a channel recording, Intel Atom is very enough. So I believe we don't occupy a lot of resource for the hardware. So I believe work together is fine, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So yeah, as I say, if you have any question, just let me know. And even if you want us to do more webinar about some specific project or specific solution, you can let us know as well, and then we can do it for you. I don't know, for country only or for APAC. Yeah, it's discussable. Okay. Okay, Alexander, when you say you use GPU for IronYun, does it mean you can use an average performing process like i3, i5, i7 and use power for GPU? Anthony?
Yes, I think the least CPU will be i5. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay, maybe Anthony, let's say that for the object detection, for example, I want to do for 4 cameras, right?
yeah.
Can you suggest a hardware, just for example?
Yes. Okay.
Like
That
i5, like i5 CPU.
yes, i5 CPU and 1080 Ti GPU.
Oh, I see. So you rely on the GPU much, right?
Yes, correct.
I see. Okay, and basically, I think Alexander, can you send an email to Anthony to talk about the hardware spec? Because I believe they have like a chart for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So please send him an email to talk about this. Okay. Yeah. But the same question, hardware requirement, the same. Please send an email to Anthony. So that Anthony will share with you the hardware spec chart. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Hardware spec table for you. Okay. Thank you, Alexander. Yeah, it's good. A lot of question means they like your solution. Yeah. So anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I see here. Uh, Let me see. This is. I don't know how to make you talk. Ah, Anthony, can you pass me back the host?
Oh,
Yeah, pass me
I'll
back.
do that.
Right click on me, and then there's a host change or something, right?
Okay. Right click. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Okay. I want to. I think this is Sean. Maybe there's a lot to talk. Sean, can you talk? I unmute you. Uh, okay. Sean, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello, test.
Yeah, there is a customer asking about the sound analytics. I think this is your call.
Yeah, sound analytics you can see from, I believe I have said this in some webinar, or if I can give you a website, you can see how the integration is done. There's a video
Okay.
on our website. I can give you the link. Basically, it's integrated with Nx. So when there's events like help me or any explosions or any banging sound, the box will pick it up and send the alarm to Nx and it'll pop up on the right through analytic event. Yeah, so it's fully integrated solution. We deploy in Safe City in Korea, and also now we're working with the federal government of Australia for the sound box in that country. So it is a tested and proven sound system, very powerful. Maybe I'll share the link to the YouTube channel or our website later, and to Andy, and he can share it with you guys.
Yeah, sure. Please send it to me, and then I can forward to the customer. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, any other questions? Okay. So, if no question, if you still have any kind of question you are shy to say or anything, you can just send us an email, right? And then we can reply you on the email. And so that's all. Okay, thank you for today's join. And yeah, I believe we will have a lot of chances to make a webinar again, right? So thank you for joining, and have a good day.
See you next time.
See you. Bye.
Bye bye.